So what does this mean to us? What does it mean to you? What do you need? Where do you go with your needs? Do you have a safe space? Do you have a safe community? Who is your God? What does your God look like? Sound like? Is your idea of God a noun, or is your God a verb? What do you think about the original meaning of that word, blessed? What do you think about this idea of the goodness and the grace and the glory of God moving, stretching, reaching, growing in your direction? How does it feel to have your understanding challenged, stretched? You know, my hope for this series is that we will take these lessons seriously, that we will engage in the spiritual practice of reflecting, because that is the way we grow and we mature spiritually. Did you know that most Christians cling to the God of their childhood? Most Christians don't think their understanding of God or their picture of God should change, which is really, really interesting considering nothing in our lives stay the same. Right? There's not one part of our life that is stagnant. Our bodies change, our tastes change, our relationships change, our thinkings changes. Life is a constant process of growing, stretching, reaching, changes. So why would we think our image of God and our understanding of our faith would never change? Who taught us that? Next week, we are going to look at a different set of Beatitudes, a set created by Reverend Simon Woodman of Bloomsbury Baptist Church. There's a copy of it in your worship guide. And I mention this because the closing Beatitude of that particular version really speaks to where we are today. In this alternative set of Beatitudes, it is said a lot of times nothing makes sense until we learn to see it differently. And then once we see it differently, we choose to live this alternative into being. You are blessed. You are blessings. And blessed are the needy.